everyone, my name's Chrissy and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. So for today's video, we are going to be using the new Sigma Cor De Rosa palette. So this is going to be like a first impressions, tutorial, and review, kind of all in one. I really wanted to buy this palette because Cor De Rosa actually means like pink and rosy in Portuguese. I'm part Portuguese, so that definitely caught my interest. And also, I love roses. Like, roses are my absolute favorite flower. I have a rose tattoo on my ankle. Also, one of the shades has a rose imprint on it too. This one right here. So this was definitely a palette that right away when I saw it on Instagram, I was like, I have to have it. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. This has to be mine. I haven't purchased a palette in forever, so I definitely wanted to get this one. But yeah, so I'm going to be showing you how I got this look, and also just going to be chatting. This video is pretty chatty. I think because I haven't made a video in forever, I'm just chatting away. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this makeup look and what I think of the Sigma Cor De Rosa palette, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I zoomed in a little closer so that you can really see the eye look that I'm going to be doing up close. So here is what the Sigma Cor De Rosa palette looks like. Beautiful packaging, I gotta say. I'm loving this like peachy pink with like gold roses, and it's kind of soft touch too. I really love it. And inside, here's the sheet that it comes with. Even this is pretty too. Even the sheet is so pretty. But yeah, here is what the palette looks like inside. A nice mirror. And it also comes with a dual-ended brush as well. I've never tried Sigma brushes before. I've always wanted to, but I just never really have or got around to it. Plus, they're a little more expensive, so that's why I never really have before. But this brush, what kind of brushes are on the end? Okay, so this is what the brush looks like. Very nice brush, very soft. You have the E38 diffused crease brush right here on this side, and over here you have the E54 medium sweeper. I know we're doing the old school like hand behind. So yeah, this brush actually looks like a good brush too. I'm loving like the rose gold that's going on too, so very cool. I'm definitely going to be using this brush for my look today. So here is what the palette looks like inside. Beautiful pink tones and warm tones. I love it. Totally right up my alley. The first shade I think I'm going to take is this shade right here called Apricot. It's like a light peach shade. I'm going to take this on a Morphe E27 brush. So you do get a little kickback, but it's okay. And I think you get that kickback too because I was swatching these eyeshadows yesterday and they are super buttery, super soft. So I'm not surprised about the kickback. And I'm putting the shade Apricot just right in the crease. I know it's a very light shade, but I kind of like that. It gives a nice just little starting transition shade. I feel like this shade would also be good to help blend other shades together nicely. I forgot to mention that I do have my eyelids primed and set. Okay, that's a really nice shade. I like that. I feel like this would be a beautiful shade to do for like a no makeup look. Just use this all over and it just gives a little subtle definition to your crease, which I really like. Okay, so the next shade I am going to take is this shade right here called Hybrid, right here. And I'm gonna take that shade on a Morphe E22 brush. And I'm gonna put that in the crease as well. I already have a look in mind that I want to do. I want to do just like a effortless kind of soft peachy pink kind of look. Just like a pretty springtime kind of look. Shade's also really nice too. I'm also kind of taking that shade Hybrid, just kind of flicking it out a little. Just kind of, see, kind of give a little bit of like that, away like cat eye kind of effect. I think this is really pretty. I've been really into like kind of soft, effortless looking makeup looks lately. That whole soft glam. I think a lot of people are also interested in those looks as well because I keep seeing them all over the place. Okay, so the next shade I am going to take is the shade Cor De Rosa right here. It's the beautiful, beautiful shade with the rose imprint. I think that's so pretty and so unique. I really love it. And I'm going to be taking that on the Sigma E38 diffuse crease brush. And I'm going to put that just a little lower in the crease. Oh, that's super peachy. It's really light too. Really light peachy pink shade. Actually gonna go back into that shade Apricot that we first used and kind of go a little bit above the crease to just really give this a like blown out look. Really blend the shades in together. Going back into Hybrid, the second shade we used, just to deepen things up a little bit, bring a little more intensity. I don't want this look to look too intense, but we do want to give a little something to it. We want it to be a little bit noticeable. Know what I mean? Jelly bean. Going back into Cor De Rosa, doing the same thing. So pretty. Such a beautiful crease. Oh my goodness, I really, really love it. All right, now I'm going to take the shade Summer Song right here. Just a little, just to deepen up the crease a little bit. Also gonna go on the outer corners. Get out a little, there we go. And we'll add a little more later too, probably. I'm thinking that'll probably add a little more a little later. Okay, cool. Taking that first brush we used for the shade Apricot and just blending things out a little more, especially on the ends over here, just to soften things a little. Okay, so buttons. Okay, so I'm going to take my NYX glitter primer and going to dab this on my eyelids. So I'm gonna put a shimmer shade. There we go. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, say goodbye. That's where the song is from. The Sound of Music. Oh, it's such a good movie. Okay, so my camera died, but I did put on the shade High Society on my lid. I took my NYX glitter primer, tapped that on the lid. Then I took High Society with my finger and placed that on the lid. And then took a brush and wet it with some MAC Fix Plus. And took the shade High Society and really put it on the lid to just kind of really make it look clean and nice and ensure that I got it where I wanted it to be. So now what I want to try to do is take this shade, Belle of the Ball, and put that on top of High Society. So let's see. I'm gonna take my finger and take that shade and put it right on top. Let's see how that does. No problem. Do I like that? Ooh, yeah, that's pretty. That's pretty. Just gonna press that in. Ooh, that's pretty. There we go. Ooh, pretty. Ooh, sparkle, sparkle. This shade, Belle of the Ball, is just so... So now I want to take the shade Summer Song and go in with this E17 brush and just put the shade in the outer corner and bring it to the crease. And also kind of do like, bring it out like that a little bit too. There we go. Ooh, yes. I'm gonna go back into Cor De Rosa with that Sigma brush. Kind of blend things out. child. Alamar, bell of the ball. Boop, boop, boop. Take it like this. Put it in my lid. There we go. What do we think? What do we think? I think I'm liking this. I kind of think I want to make it a little more defined, like the bell of the ball shade. I'm gonna take some MAC Fix Plus spray this flat brush, take a little of bell of the ball. And what I kind of did was kind of took the brush, went back and forth into the crease just to do like a faux cut crease kind of thing. Well, I mean, it is kind of like a cut crease, but a little bit of like a lazy cut crease, I guess, because we're not like doing the whole concealer and thing, you know, so. Because sometimes I just don't want to do all that. I get lazy. There we go. Get that. Everything's falling. I just want to use like a lot of the shades. So I think what I'm going to do is take this shade Shakespeare right here. Or do I want to take that shade? Or maybe I think I want to do Bare Root. Yeah, Bare Root. And I think I want to take a pencil brush. So I want to take a pencil brush and I want to take that shade Bare Root with a pencil brush and just go above the lashes with it as if I'm doing like a liner. I said I wanted this to be like a really light, soft, effortless look. I don't know. Is it looking soft? I mean, I think it looks pretty, but it doesn't look that effortless. And it wasn't really effortless to do this look. Oh well, things change. It happens. The shade is really nice. Sometimes I get worried with dark browns because they can look patchy, but this is looking really nice. And this brush like isn't even like the best quality brush, so I was even kind of worried, but this is looking really nice. I'm very pleased. And I'm not doing like a intense wing or anything. I'm not like intentionally trying to wing it out. Okay, so let me put on some mascara. I think I like that for the eyes. I think that looks pretty. Pretty spring glam, summer glam kind of look. Okay, so yeah, let me curl my eyelashes. Now that we are in quarantine, I cannot go get lash extensions done, so I took out all my lash extensions and now I have my real lashes in. So I'm just using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. Feels so weird to be using mascara after having lash extensions for quite a while. And I don't recommend for you to just, you know, remove all your lash extensions, but I'm not saying do that, but most of my lash extensions were pretty much gone and there was only like a couple left, so that's why I took them out. So I brought a couple pairs of lashes over. I brought these Kiss lashes right here. I don't know what they're called. I totally forgot what they're called, honestly. And if those don't go well, I brought my Sassy Since Birth Bold Face Makeup lashes. These are kind of getting a little wonky though. I don't know, I haven't wore lashes in so long, so it's gonna be really weird. And that's why I didn't get a new Sassy Since Birth. pair of lashes because I've been wearing lash extensions. But I definitely want to wear some like more natural lashes. Oh yeah, these will be pretty. I hope I can get these on easily. I'm using this lash glue from Kiss. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I haven't worn false lashes in so long. Oh my goodness. Since we've been in quarantine, I have been wearing makeup, but I've mostly just been doing like kind of no makeup looks and just wearing mascara. Do I need to cut this one? I think I remember trying to wear these lashes one time, but I got frustrated with them and haven't wore them ever since. We got them on the best that we could, honestly. So I'm going to, these lashes better work with me, cooperate, I ain't playing with you. Okay, so I'm gonna prime my skin. I'm gonna do my usual priming combination, MAC Fix Plus, Dr. Brandt, Pores No More. Yes. Okay, then taking my Becca Skin Love foundation in the shade Olive. My beauty blender is a little too wet. Gosh. I haven't made a video in so long and like all these things are just happening. Yeah, you don't want your beauty sponge to be like soaking wet, but you do want it to be more damp. So if you find that it's like soaking wet, probably just dry it off a little with a towel. So taking that foundation, let's take a little more. We're gonna need this. There we go. I know I really should clip my hair back, but I don't want my curls to get all messed up. There we go. Whatevs. The reason why I didn't want to take it on my left hand, which is what I usually do, is because there's some glitter on my hand. I know I should have just washed that when I was in the bathroom, but was not thinking. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape concealer in medium. Yes, I'm back to using my Tarte Shape Tape. I've missed this concealer a lot. There we go. There we go. I'm also gonna take just a little bit of my e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Just a little bit. Just for a little extra coverage. I don't know, why not? Why not do a little mix? We'll see how this goes. Just about does it. Good, good. You know what? That's a pretty good combination, actually. I feel like my under eyes look really concealed and bright and awake. I've never done that combo before, but I think it's a pretty good one. So now I'm just gonna set that concealer, and I'm using the Beauty Bakerie translucent powder to set that. I'm setting underneath my eyes. I'm setting on the sides of my nose as well. Also where I get pores too, because this is pretty good at smoothing out the skin, no lie. And I like that because your girl has some pretty large pores. I'm also going to set in between my eyebrows because oh, I crease there so bad. I'm also gonna put a little extra powder on my nose because my nose can get pretty oily. Okay, looking pretty matte, huh? So now I'm going to take my Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio from Alamar Cosmetics. This is the medium tan one, and I've been liking just taking these two shades, both of the bronzer shades in here, and I've been liking to take like a big brush like this. This is from EcoTools, and this is their full powder brush, by the way. And I've just been liking going in the palette, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, just kind of mixing them, and then just bronzing the skin with that. It just gives a nice little bronze slash contour all in one. This chair keeps squeaking. I hope it's not loud on camera. Bronze in that forehead as well. And I also like to bronze jawline because I got a bit of a double chin. Not gonna lie, sometimes I have some double chin moments. It happens though, it happens. And I always like to take the bronzer down too. I'm gonna bronze up my neck a little. I don't know, I always like that. I'm gonna take a blush that I haven't used in quite a while. This is from Milani. This is their Rose powder blush in Coral Cove. Thought this would be a fun pink blush to put on. Just a little flush. Okay, so I'm gonna contour my nose. I'm gonna try to use this. It might be nice. I'm gonna contour my nose. I'm gonna use the Solterra bronzer shade right here, the one in the middle. And I'm just gonna do a little contour, and I'm gonna try to use the E54 medium sweeper to do that. Let's see how that works. Just taking a little bit. I say, for me, the three hardest things for me to do when it comes to doing my makeup is contouring my nose, doing a liner, like liquid liner, or like doing a wing liner, and lashes. Those are, in my opinion, the hardest things for me. Now I'm going to take my highlighter, and I'm going to take the new Dominique Cosmetics Skin Gloss, and this is Gloss Peach. I've been using this for a little while now. I really, really like it. So I just take it with my finger and then just put it tops of my cheekbones, put some on my nose as well. Back to the eyes, I'm going to take just about I'm going to take the shade Summer Song and take a Morphe E36 brush, dip that, and go on the lower lash line. Wow, that looks so good. Now I'm going to take the shade Hybrid on a Morphe M506 brush and kind of use that shade to blend out Summer Song so we get a nice blown out look. Not usually one for putting eyeshadows on my lower lash line, but this looks really good. I like it. I'm feeling it. Now I'm going to take the shade Belle of the Ball right there, and I'm going to put that as my inner corner highlight. I'm going to take a little brush, put that there. Ooh, I knew this would be a great inner corner highlight. The shade is very glittery, so you are going to get some fallout with it. But I think this looks so pretty. Okay, now I am going to take my Morphe lip liner in the shade Petal, and I'm going to line my lips with this. And now I am going to try out this Giorgio Armani liquid lipstick. It's called their Lip Maestro. It's literally like so small. I got a free sample of it. It's so cute. This is in the shade 501, I guess that's what it says. But let's see how this looks with the look. I don't know. This feels super nice on the lips. Like, wow. And that pigment, oh my goodness. It looks really nice on camera. I don't know. I feel like it looks really good on camera. More than in person. Like, I feel like in person it's pulling a little more of like a kind of like a cool toned pink. But this feels really nice. I don't know. I'm debating. Should I stick with it? This feels so good on the lips. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep it. I think it's pretty. I think it's fresh. I think it's pretty. I definitely feel like you could do more like of a peachy lip. I think that would look really, really pretty if you did like a peachy pink lip, or just like a more like warm toned pink kind of lip. Or like, I feel like even Galactic Posh, which is what I was going to do, it's kind of like a pinky brown. I feel like that would even look really pretty, or just like a pinky gloss would even look pretty too. But you know what? This is different. This is different. If you want to, you can also set your face too. I don't know if I'm going to be honest, because I'm not really gonna be wearing this makeup like at all hours of the day, and I'm not really going anywhere since we're quarantined. So, but if you're going to be going somewhere with this makeup look, or if you're just wanting to make sure your makeup lasts all day and all night, then definitely recommend setting your face, of course. But yeah, this right here is the completed makeup look. So my thoughts on the palette. Yeah, I really love this. I feel like this eye look turned out super pretty. Definitely a lot different than what I was going for, to be honest. I kind of was going for something maybe a little more toned down, but I don't know. Then again, I really wanted to be able to test out a majority of the shades and really play with makeup, because I haven't played with makeup like this in quite a while, and it's definitely fun to do. I feel like this look would be such a great look for if you're going out for brunch. Oh, such a nice brunch look. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, the palette is really, really nice. The shades that I used were such beautiful colors. The pigment was really good. They blended really nicely. There is some kickback, of course, but it happens, and that's not really something that bothers me too much. I gotta say, I did swatches of these eyeshadows last night because I was just so excited to play with this eyeshadow palette, and this shade Cor De Rosa is so soft. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. Like, I could not believe it. I was like, what? Like, it felt like velvet. It was that soft. Like, yeah. But I definitely think this palette is a good investment. And I say investment because this was $49. Ouch, I know that definitely can hurt your wallet a little, but I feel like if you really love like warm tones and pinky tones and really want a good quality eyeshadow palette, then definitely reach for this. This is a great like springtime, summertime palette. I feel like even though my look is a little more glam, you can definitely do an everyday kind of look with this palette, and even just take like hybrid and just put it in the crease, put on the lid. Or, not that I use the shade, but Medallion right here, this brown shade, I feel like you could even just put that in the crease too. Same with Summer Song. Same with Apricot even, if you want to do some, like a really light, natural eye, then Apricot would be really great. But yeah, even though I didn't get to use all the shades of the palette, I still want to give this palette 2 thumbs up, and I recommend this palette. The brush too, where's the brush? The brush is also a really good brush too. I'm definitely glad that this brush got put in the palette, because now I definitely want to venture out and buy some Sigma brushes. Maybe not right now, but in the future. Because yeah, this is a really nice brush as well. So those are my thoughts about the palette. What do you think about this palette? Do you think this is a pretty palette? Do you think this is boring, like we've seen this before? Are you planning on getting this palette? Are you gonna pass on it? Do you think $49 is way too much for this palette? What do you think? I want to know. I really love this, and I do recommend this. If you are wanting a new palette and you're wanting a good quality palette and don't mind spending a little extra money, I definitely recommend it. But yeah, those are my thoughts on the palette. Here's the look I came with too. What do you also think of the look? Do you like this look? Like, I feel like this look is so me. I probably have done a look similar to this before, like, ugh, so me, right? Anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you in my next video. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye. I forgot to mention too that I have my which is the E38. Wait, I have this little piece of hair. I don't remember cutting it that bad. I don't remember cutting a piece like this. Little, oh, just hit my hand. Ouch. Going back into hybrid, the so this is like, for blush, I'm gonna take a blush that I haven't used in quite a while, the Milani